flipping freezing cold. Don't like it. I'm really loving having this space. Evergreen trees are ruining the vibe of autumn, apparently. Yep. Bridgerton meets Peaky Blinders. So that intrigued me, you know.
Is it disgusting?
Oh! Right, so the kids are busy. They're making a start on making Loco Moco.
I booked premier seats, yeah? Not happy.
Well, hello. Hope you've all had a lovely, lovely weekend. I've just found out, I've had this phone for like a year now, and I've just found out that it's got like a face tracker thingy-majig. So if it starts like zooming in and out weirdly, it's because of that. I've just had to play. See? Wah! If I go closer. Yeah. Right, okay, I've stopped playing. You might notice that I have empty shelves. If you haven't seen my weekend vlog, it's because we started our library this week, or the weekend just gone. So all of our books are downstairs now on the bookshelves, and it turns out that we've got quite a lot of space on the bookshelves. So I'm gonna have to go book shopping at some point to fill up the space, because we can't be having that. I've had a shower. I hate a shower. Absolutely hate a shower. I'm so annoyed that I can't have a bath. Our tap is not working on the bath. It's broken, completely off. Can't do anything with it. So Craig's gonna have to buy, he thinks he's gonna have to buy like a whole new tap unit, which is really annoying because I hate the shower. And our shower in particular is really crap. Like, Amelia and Craig love it, but for me, it just doesn't get hot enough to start with. Like, I like my showers to be hot like the flames of hell. It needs to be hot, and it's lukewarm at best, you know. So I come out of the shower flipping freezing cold, don't like it, and it just doesn't have enough power. It takes forever for me to get my hair wet, and the other thing is I can't stay in it for more than 5 minutes because the water starts leaking through the roof into the through the ceiling into the kitchen. There's another thing that needs fixing in this house. So yeah, anyway, I've had a shower, so at least I'm clean. I haven't had a chance to sit, you know, I like to have a bath. I like to chill out for half an hour or so, listen to my audio book, just have a nice soak, relax my muscles and all that. But no, not today. Not today. Yeah, so it's half term and Halloween week. That's come around fast. Half term means that we'll probably be hiding away. I think Halloween, I think we've got plans. I think we're going to my sister's. I think she's doing a party, so we'll be doing something on Halloween. Today, I think what the plan is for me today is we're going to do some volcano work, because obviously we've been working on Hawaii, learning about Hawaii, and obviously there's lots of volcanoes on the Hawaii Islands, so we're looking at volcanoes now. I'm also going to put the washing on, and I'm going to put the bed in the wash as well because it's White's Day today, so I'll put the bed in as well. I like to do the bed in. I like to put the bed in the wash, get it out, and put it back on the bed on the same day. That's what I like to do that. So that's what I've got to do today. It's all very thrilling, isn't it? I don't know what this camera's doing. Also, I just remembered before I get on with my things, I'm trying to think about what else I can bring to this channel. Obviously, my weekly vlogs and my days out and stuff are the main focus of my channel. That's what this channel is mainly about. But I want to do something like have like little extras, you know, little extra fillers here and there. Because obviously I can't go out on a day out or a holiday or whatever every single day or every single week, you know. So sometimes we just can't do that. So I want to have like filler things, and I don't know what to do, so you guys let me know what type of thing you would like to see. I was thinking of like fun challenges or something, but then what can you do fun challenges that doesn't cost money and doesn't really involve food because of the food intolerances? I don't know, I can't think of anything. So if there's anything you guys would like to see as extras, pop it in the comments for me so that I can have a little look and figure some things out. Yeah, I've got some resources. I've got a couple of things from teaching packs, and I also have a couple of things from Twinkle. I'm gonna print a load of those things off now, and then we're gonna look at learn about volcanoes. I have done volcanoes with Amelia previously, and it was actually the very first topic that we did when we first started home educating. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over it again with Amelia, and Florrie can learn about it for the first time. Volcanoes are always fun to learn about, don't they? They're always interesting and fun. I'm really loving having this space. It was really cute last night because we put it all together and then put all the books on the shelves and stuff. And Florrie was so excited that she was like, oh, instead of going up to bed, can we all read in here? So we spent last night then, all of us were here on the sofa. Florrie was in her little armchair down there. And Amelia was reading her book, Craig was listening to his audio book. I had my book in my hand, but Florrie, obviously, she's only small, so I was on hand for her basically to help her with the words that she didn't know. But you know, in fairness, beginning of this year, she couldn't read at all. She had absolutely no interest apart from the word bum. She could read the word bum, but she had zero interest in learning to read at all. And now she's picked up a chapter book, like an actual chapter book, and started reading it, which is...
Yeah, she was really good at it because before you even came down, she was reading it. She didn't ask for anyone's help except for one, which was important.
But she, you know, it's really good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. She's picked up a chapter book and reading it herself, and yeah, it's cute. I know the novelty will wear off, like, but with the room, I mean, probably, but I'm taking it for now. She was really excited as well about doing her schoolwork in here today as well. So you've done good stuff today, haven't you? You've done loads.
I've done loads, yay.
Yeah. Craig is working from home today, so that means I get to go down to do my weekly charity shop rummage. Amelia's going to come with me today, I think. Since we've made the library, I think she's a little bit unhappy with the fact that she's got 2 empty shelves. So she wants to go and look for more books. She's really fussy with her books though, so I'm not sure she'll find any in the charity shop. She likes them in mint perfect condition, you know. She doesn't like broken spine or any signs of damage or anything. She's very fussy about it. Yeah, I'd like to look for some books as well, because I feel like my puny one shelf just isn't going to work. I'm still so annoyed that I got rid of all my books before. When did I talk about that? It must have been in the weekend vlog. Yeah, I used to have like a mountain of books, and I got rid of them because I didn't have anywhere to store them. And now I've got somewhere to store them. I've lost my list. The list that I've got of the things that I'm looking for in the charity shops. Oh, it's doing that thing again. It's going to take some getting used to. I quite like it though, because usually when I'm editing I kind of do a little zoom in and zoom out, because apparently the experts say it's a good thing to do. I don't know. I've done it, it just looks weird to me, but at least this way I don't have to do it in editing. Yeah, I've lost my list. I had a list of everything that I was looking for in the charity shops. Don't know where that's gone, so I'm just going to have to wing it. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to the charity shops. Amelia be ranting.
Yeah, I'm ranting.
Apparently she's not happy with evergreen trees today.
No, it's okay if they're in a whole forest, but they kind of ruin the vibe, innit? Because everything's on nice and autumnal, all the leaves and nice prettiness, and then you just have the green trees in it. Why?
Evergreen trees are ruining the vibe of autumn, apparently.
Yep.
Ooh, fancy. Right, we are back from town. It was a good one actually today. We went around all the charity shops. We popped into Home Bargains really quickly, and then we did the standard Jenkins on the way home, picked up some custard slices. Oh, I do love a good custard slice. And yeah, I've got an epic book haul basically. We bought loads of books. I was looking for clothes, I was looking for books as well, but I was looking for clothes. I didn't find any clothes, which I might as well just give up on it, I think. But yeah, I got loads of books. So I'll show you what we got. I'll start with what I just picked up in Home Bargains. This is just some shampoo that I've been using. I usually get a coconut one of these, but they're not selling it anymore at the moment, which is annoying because I really like it, and it doesn't irritate me or anything. Yeah, but I also picked up these, look, acrylic paint markers. These are only $3.99 for these markers, and what I'm planning on doing with them is using them for the kinetics magnet ties that we've got, and we're going to incorporate them into our home learning. So yeah, because I can write on them and then wipe them off, and this bad boy is good for colouring in as well, to do the little like add highlights and stuff, isn't it? So I'm well chuffed with that. $3.99. And I picked up, this was in Asda actually, I picked up refills for my laundry egg.
Is that a blue one?
Yeah, it's just the fresh linen smell. I love my eco egg. It works so well, and in the long run it is so much cheaper. But yeah, the books, I got so many books. I'm so excited by this, I'm so excited by it. So I thought I'd show you what we've got. The first book is The Last House on the Cliff. This is a book, it's set in Anglesey. It says, a secluded island, a missing child, a family built on lies. I don't know, I mean, it's one of those ones, it could be good, it could be terrible, but I don't know, it's a little girl goes missing called Ruby, but before she went missing, she insists that an old woman is visiting her when no one else is watching, and a tattered old doll keeps being left for Ruby to find. I mean, it intrigued me. Yeah, The Last House on the Cliff. I got this from the Salvation Army, and it was 80 pence. Bargain. Then I picked up, this one was the Red Cross. I bought this in the Red Cross. It was £1.25, and it is Witch Hunt. So it's about a girl who's like she's learning about the Essex witch hunts, about the Essex witch trials, and it says she begins researching the subject, but soon starts to experience strange ghostly visions. Dark shadows haunt her every step. Sobbing sounds wake her in the night, and black moths appear from nowhere. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, so yeah. Yeah, so that intrigued me anyway. It was £1.25 in British Red Cross.
I got this one.
Yeah. Then I picked up, Amelia kind of convinced me to pick this one up. It is also from Red Cross, and it was also £1.25, and it is The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. And this sounds really interesting. And it's about, what it says is it's Bridgerton meets Peaky Blinders. So that intrigued me, you know. This is no ordinary Victorian lady society. These women spend their days pickpocketing and blackmailing their way around the country, all before it's time to sit down for tea. So I'm going to give this a good read, and maybe if it's not like inappropriate or like overly sexy or anything, then I think this was something that Amelia would enjoy. Because you like this type of thing, don't you?
Don't wrinkle it.
Don't wrinkle it. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Then I've got two Ian Rankin books. This is from the series that I've been reading. So these are added to my collection. They're all about the same character, John Rebus. This one was from the Red Cross, £1.25. This one was from Salvation Army, and it was 90 pence. So these are just like your kind of standard sort of detective. But it is set in Scotland. I've got a bit of a thing about Scottish murder books at the moment. Like murder investigation books set in Scotland. I just really like the language that's used in the books, because it's so funny. It's like so inappropriate and sweary and funny, and yeah. And speaking of that, this is incredibly funny and sweary, but it is like a murder detective book. So this is by J.D. Kirk. This is an author that I have recently discovered and I'm just really, really into. I read the Jack Logan books, but in the series of the Jack Logan books, his boss is called Robert Hoon, and this book is one of the spin-offs from that, and this guy is a character. He's an absolute character. This is called Eastgate, and it says, when a routine trip to an Inverness shopping centre is interrupted by a squad of heavily armed Santas.
What? I want to read it.
Hoon, his sister, and an old army colleague find themselves trapped alongside several hundred terrified hostages.
It's got onto my face.
With so much potential for bloodshed, the police gathering outside the centre can only wait, watch, and try to negotiate with the terrorists within. But patience has never been Hoon's strong point.
With Santas!
Yeah, and so if he and everyone else in the centre are going to make it home for Christmas, Hoon is left with only one choice. He's going to die hard the shit out of this thing. I already know that I'm really going to enjoy this book. Then I have got See Them Run. This is also set in Scotland. It's in St Andrews. Again, typical sort of thing. I've never read anything by this author, so if it's any good, then I'll also look for the series of this, because I like to collect the series, you know?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And this is The Close. I don't know what this is really. It seems to be some sort of, well, it's got the DS and DIs are undercover, posing as a couple to investigate a deadly conspiracy. But it says it's got delicious sexual tension. So I don't know what to expect from this. Is it going to be like a sexy one? I don't know. I'm not very comfortable with those ones, you know. But let's see how it goes. This one is £1 from T Havan. It is by Matt Haig, which is actually Craig's favourite author. He's read this book on the Kindle, so I just thought I'd pick up the paperback copy. How to Stop Time. It might be something that Amelia would like as well, this one. So we'll see. I don't really know much about it, but I know Craig really likes this author, so I'll give it a go. And I have read, well, I haven't read the whole books, but I have started reading one of his books, one of his kids' books to Florrie, the one To Be a Cat. Then I've got these two by the same author, Ellie Griffiths. These are, again, I mean, you can see what the genre that I enjoy reading is, isn't it? It's the same thing. DCI Nelson and Ruth Galloway, set in Norfolk. These were in Salvation Army. These were 90p each. Oh, there's a whole series of these, so if I enjoy it, then I'll have to look out for more of them. And then these are Amelia's. So this one was Amelia's. She picked it up in Salvation Army for 20p.
Murder mystery.
Yeah, so Welcome to the Last Chance Hotel. She's actually read this book. She borrowed it from the library, but she liked it, so she wants to have it.
I need to get all the series.
Yeah. And then she's picked this up. This one was from Asda.
What, £8?
£8 it was, yeah. It's the new David, well, is it the new David Williams? Is it new?
Yes.
Yeah?
2024.
Oh, there we go. It's the new David Williams one, and it's a murder mystery book. Mm-hmm. So that's because that's what she likes as well. She loves the murder mysteries.
Ooh, look. Yeah.
Careful now. And it's a first edition. She's got a thing about first editions. She's always on the hunt for a first edition. Yeah, so that's all of the books. That's everything that I bought today from the charity shops. I think that's a really good haul. I'll let you know as I go along. I'll let you know if any of them are good or if any of them are shockingly bad. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date on that. I think I've got this right. I don't have all of the pieces, see, because I've got a starter pack. I don't have like a ton of pieces, but I'm trying to make a clock. And I don't have enough small triangle pieces to do it, basically. So we're going to work with it. We're going to do what we can with what we've got. I might have just overly complicated things. I'm sure it'll be fine. I've made this out of the tiles, and then she can just move them along to the right one. So I'll write down on here, I'll write down a time, and then she's got to try and, Florrie will have to try and figure out what the time is based on this. Yeah, I'm really, really fingers crossed hoping that these will wipe off after we've used them.
Hello?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah!
Okay, there we go. So I gave her 2:30 and she's found 2:30 or 2:30. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to do more?
Yeah.
Right. I've just remembered as well, I finally got my iron, the liquid iron that the GP prescribed to me last week. Apparently this is going to be better for me. Who knows? This is an interesting one. One 5ml spoonful daily, and it is 140 milligrams of ferrous fumarate. But it is an interesting one because it is flavoured. It is peppermint and peppermint and chocolate flavour iron.
That sounds nice.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah. Peppermint and chocolate.
Yeah. So imagine now, you know the taste, the metallic taste you get when you bite and you taste blood.
Yes.
The metallic taste.
Oh, I love that. That's the best. I like that taste. I love that taste.
Raising some sort of weird ass vampires here. Right. Anyway, so I've got to take 5 mils of this. I've never had iron, which is chocolate and peppermint flavour before.
Well, maybe it'll taste nicer. I don't know. What does iron taste?
It looks like blood.
It tastes like blood,
Oh, cool.
like metal.
I'd literally drink that.
Yeah. Drink it, Mom.
Let's have a go.
Oops. Kind of looks like orange blood.
Is it disgusting?
Oh!
Are you okay? Is that the
Oh
worst
my
thing?
god, that's the worst thing I've ever...
Is that literally the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth?
Yeah, the only way I can describe that is, first of all, it doesn't really have the iron taste, which is great. But what that actually tastes like, it's like as if I've got a really smelly sock and I've smothered it in toothpaste and then I've decided to suck on it. That's what it tastes like to me. That is absolutely... Oh, why have I got to take this? Realised I haven't actually done any filming for today so far. Basically, I've spent most of the day filming and editing for our new shack because I'm doing like a review video on that. So I did that, and then it was lunchtime, and since lunchtime we've been doing Halloween work. So there's been like learning about all of the possible different origins of Halloween and how they've all kind of come together, mashed together to create what we've got now. What we are currently doing right this very second is using teaching packs. Like a little spell. It's like a spelling test in it, but it's a spelling quiz. So, like, which one is the correct spelling? It's really good, isn't it? You're enjoying it.
One.
You think it's number 1?
Yes.
Let's check. Way!
Hey, well done.
Yeah. So this is really good, isn't it? And then just to be extra confusing, in a minute we are going to be like kind of transitioning back to Hawaii, and we're going to make a Hawaii meal for tea.
The same one.
Hawaiian meal for tea. That's the one that we have had this meal before. It's the one we had a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't film it or anything, and the kids really enjoyed it.
Wait, we did this
So-
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago, believe it or not. Yeah, everyone enjoyed it, so we're going to make that one again.
Uh-huh.
English always blows my mind because, you know when you're trying to teach English and you're trying to teach kids to read and stuff like that, you teach them certain rules and everything in it, and it's just like, well, sometimes they apply, sometimes they don't. Like, I want to know right now why the word werewolf is pronounced werewolf when it clearly is werewolf. Because technically, and Florrie was technically right when she chose this one first and then this one, because those two words are both were, whereas that is were.
And that's the right one.
Silly, isn't it? Right, so the kids are busy. They're making a start on making Loco Moco, like a spin-off of Loco Moco anyway, as best as we can do it right now. Right, so what's next? Add in
Garlic.
garlic.
How much garlic should I do? A lot.
Whatever you think. Use your head, but not too much. Don't use half a bag or anything stupid like that.
Gonna need more than that.
No, you're not. That'll be more than enough.
Okay, now Eggy!
I'll probably need
wait,
more than
salt and
that, actually.
pepper.
Why would
Go for it. Mix it all together now.
Ah! Cold. Let's see the egg. Whoa.
Oh.
There
Why did you?
we go. There's their burgers. So that is tonight's bizarre concoction. So it's rice. There's homemade burgers, gravy, and egg. Now, obviously, we have had to adapt the recipe just slightly because we didn't have everything. But yeah, we made this a couple of weeks ago and the kids really, really enjoyed it. So
But I have minus the gravy because I don't like it. And
Yeah.
I have minus the egg.
yeah, so you've got you've got everything apart from the gravy. Amelia's got everything apart from the egg. And me and Craig have got it all. Really, like we should have like maybe mushrooms and stuff like that in it as well, but the kids wouldn't touch it if we did that. So yeah, interesting. Right, well that's Halloween done for another year. Whatever you did, I hope you had a nice time. We actually did have a nice Halloween, in fairness. We went over to my sister's house. She did like a little party. We went trick-or-treating in the area that she lives, and that was actually really nice. I've always not really agreed with trick-or-treating or not liked it. And it goes back to, I remember when I was a kid, I went trick-or-treating once and we knocked the door and obviously said trick-or-treat. And the guy that answered the door said trick, and he threw a bucket of water at us. And so, yeah, I've always been, a bit iffy about trick-or-treating. And I don't really like the idea of it anyway, going up and knocking people's doors and disturbing people and everything. That's just me, because I've got major anxiety when it comes to, like, people knocking my door. If somebody knocks my door, I'm like, hide. Get into the sofa, no. But we went trick-or-treating and we only went to the people, to the houses that were decorated basically, and it was actually really nice. Everybody that answered the door was really lovely, and even the people going around trick-or-treating, it was all very, very civil, and it was nice, and I didn't mind it so much then, and the kids, they loved it, they were well into it. So yeah, we did that, and then we went back to hers. We had party food then. She did pizzas and hot dogs, and she'd made cakes and stuff like that, which was really, really nice. And the kids played some party games. They beat the shit out of a piñata. There was some proper epic karaoke going on and interpretive dancing. And yeah, it was just really nice. It was a really nice night actually. Today is a slow one. We're all a bit tired after yesterday, and Amelia's gone to the cinema with her friends, so it's just me and Florrie. Well, no, it's Craig's here as well, but he's working, so he's in the front room and he's working, so yeah, so it's just me and Florrie. We're not really doing much. I've had a bath. Craig's managed to find a way of me being able to have a bath. Basically, I've got to use pliers to turn the bath on and off. The joys. Yeah, so I've had a bath. I've done some washing. I've done the dishes. All the usual stuff. That's about it at the moment. I don't know what else we're going to be up to. Amelia's been to the cinema today with her friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want to see?
The wild robot.
The what?
The wild robot. It was so strange. It was weird.
Yeah.
And
Amelia's film review.
I booked premiere seats, yeah? Not happy. All I could see was the headdress. I couldn't even see the movie. I had to watch from between the seats, hello. I had to sit on my knees so I could see above. It was so very uncomfortable. No good, what's that? They're supposed to be the better seats. Can't even see the movie.
You're going to write a strongly worded email to Odeon, aren't you? She's not happy because she booked it online. She booked it online and paid extra for the premium seats, and she couldn't see a thing. She couldn't see a thing. Movie review though.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, It was okay. It was okay. Not the best, but also not the worst.
Here we go. That's Amelia's opinion on the wild robot. I went down to pick her up, down to town to pick her up, and of course I had to nip back into the charity shops just to see if they restocked the books. And they have. So Amelia picked up this one.
I already have this one in paperback, but it just looks nice on the shelf.
Yeah, she's got it in paperback, but she reckons it looks nicer in hardback. So
Yeah, because it's a nice spine on the shelf. It looks better. The paperbacks are crusty. The ones that I've got anyway.
how much was that?
50p.
50p. And I picked up, so this one was £1. These books were all from T Haven as well. We didn't find books in any of the other ones, did we? Well, Heart Foundation had loads, they had loads, but they were expensive, so I didn't buy any there.
Heart Foundation is just too expensive.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, so I picked up Truly Darkly Deeply. No idea. It says 12-year-old Sophie and her mother Amelia Rose moved to London where they meet the charismatic Matty Milgren, who quickly becomes an intrinsic part of their lives. But as the relationship between the two adults fractures, a serial killer begins targeting young women with a striking resemblance to Amelia Rose. So that sounds interesting. And then I picked up this one. Copycat, and yeah, it's a bit manky actually, but it's fine.
It has a wrinkled spine.
Oh, I know. Will everyone get over the wrinkled spine thing?
It's
they
the
used
worst
books.
thing in the world. That's also why I like hardbacks, because you can't wrinkle the spine. I will have to. I have a book on the shelf. It is so wrinkled because Talia read it, and then I gave to her, and it's like this. That's not. It's like curved, like inwards. I don't even know. And I'm gonna have to replace that. That's going in the chapter shop. I'm replacing it. Hate the wrinkled spine. I can't read it. I can't even look at it. It's stupid.
Yeah, so it's called Copycat. And it says, when an old friend gets in touch, Sarah Havenant discovers that there are 2 Facebook profiles in her name. One is hers, the other she has never seen. But everything in it is accurate. Photos of her friends, her husband, her kids, photos from the day before, photos of her new kitchen, photos taken inside her house. And this is just the beginning, because whoever set up the second profile has been waiting for Sarah to find it. And now that she has, her life will no longer be her own. Dun dun dun. So yeah, pick these up. These are gonna go on my shelf. I think this week's vlog has just been all about what books we bought, isn't it? Pretty much. I need to put this crap in the oven. Right, I'm gonna add my books to my shelf. I've got one shelf. This is annoying me, right? I've got one shelf down here and one shelf up here now. Basically, right, these alcoves, I have mentioned it in my other vlog, I think. These alcoves are going to have shelves in it, and then Craig's really nice special edition books with the fancy pages and artwork and stuff will go up in those alcoves, and then I'll have access to those shelves and I can put all my books in order that way. Yeah, I can't do that right now. I've just got to have my books kind of higgledy-piggledy. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to leave the vlog here for this week. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you've all had a lovely week. Remember, stay kind, know your worth, don't let the assholes win.